So compliance, right? Regulatory actions in our world is always challenging, right? Our team looks at that all day long. I know when you're on the phones and you're qualifying a member and you're selling a product, that comes into play even more. Do you guys catch that, or is it? Are you still relying on the agent?
Our core products, like that the company was founded on, first and foremost was QA. And we can do a lot of different QA, because you have QA for if you're an agency for the carrier, or CMS quality,
Sure.
right? You have it coming back from the carrier, like, hey, Mike, this agent got a complaint on this. And you used to have to go find that call, have a person listen to it. There could be three calls, so you have to listen to all three, figure out of that hour and 45 minutes the 30-second snippet where they went sideways. And then you have to have people to listen to all those calls. You have to ramp them up in AEP
Yeah.
because you're adding 500 agents. So you need to add QA people. We work with all the carriers. We have all the scorecards loaded for the carriers, and millions of minutes listened to for quality. So a ton of experience. And then we can do custom scorecards for sales quality. So if you're a sales leader, that can live in our quality and compliance dashboard. So there's a lot of different ways to do that. So you're proactive. The biggest thing is the QA always shows up for work. They can work 24/7. So just the SG&A alone,
Yeah.
with the quality products, our models are trained to 95% accuracy. And if that slips, we're a managed service, so you don't have to hire four people to build
Yeah. You
everything.
guys take
You
it all
come to
on.
us, or we
Yeah.
notice it's at 94%. Calibrate like you would do with a carrier,
Right.
recalibrate, get it up to 96%, and you're just off and running. It's not keyword based, it's AI large language model based.
As we screen our QA and I have multiple carrier contracts, so I can sell whatever I can, whatever the best plan is in a lot of different states, that's complex. So
Yep.
us putting the wrong person in that job can lead to mistakes, can lead to the wrong enrollments. At the end of the day, typically it leads to a non-effectuated policy. That's typically 99% of the time what
Yeah.
happens
Yeah.
because somebody else in another shop will pick that up,
Yep.
right? Pick that same customer and consumer up and enroll them the right way because that person had experience. So I think there's a big level. The compliance in your world and my world are totally different. Mine is at the person level, right?
Yep. Yep.
Are we finding the person that's going to A, compliantly enroll people, but B, do it in a way that helps the person on the other side of the phone? Yours is capturing what's being said and how it's being said. And I think there's a lot of linear behaviors there.
Well, the other thing that's interesting with so for us, you only need to do, I think it's 2 calls per agent per week or per month or whatever it may be, sales calls.
Huh.
You know, you want to do more, you just can't.
Yeah.
You don't have the people, right?
I
So
would
with
love
us,
to do
you could
10.
do every sales call.
Yeah.
And then you have different cohorts. So maybe you have your BPO cohort, your recruiting agency cohort, your tenured agent cohort, and your new agent cohort, or
Yeah.
whatever it may be. And then you can start measuring people against each other. And maybe I find out the Mike Rotter cohort is better than my tenured agent cohort. What's Rotter doing that I could do here? And we're giving the data, and then we can work with our clients too, because our company was founded by people that came from the industry, came from Medicare and ACA,
Right.
ran call centers. They brought me in with 20 years of experience. So we're almost like consultants too, and we're having those conversations with our clients now.